happened at Vanguard. You want to give us any updates on the stuttering guy especially?
So one of my students was healed from a lifelong speech impediment, a severe stuttering impediment. And he also, so then the following Wednesday, he shared about it, and you could just hear this audible gasp in the room, because a lot of the students didn't know what happened yet. They'd never heard him speak before, but they'd had other classes with him. But what he said that was so precious is he said, as amazing as my physical miracle is, the most amazing thing is God set me free from all my fear and all my insecurity and my panic attacks and my anxiety, and God was just doing that. He healed him on the inside, and it just came out through his mouth, you know? So it was so awesome. And we've been continuing to pray for students. One girl came up after class, and she had severe nerve damage in her back, and her right hip was completely numb going down her leg, and some students prayed over her, and she got all her feeling back in her leg and her back. All the pain went away. So we've just seen some incredible things. Can I share one more? It's funny, a lot of soccer players keep getting healed too, so that's kind of fun. All these injuries are going away. But yeah, last Sunday actually, I was driving to church and an accident happened kind of right in front of me. And I pulled out of the car and this lady was just pacing back and forth with lots of anxiety, so she just had caused the accident, so she was freaking out. So I prayed the peace of the Lord over her, and I had to rush into church, but I gave her my cell phone number. Anyway, make a long story short, I texted her later that day, say, how you're doing, just checking to make sure you're okay. And she's like, actually, I'm not okay. My husband wants to divorce me. My life's falling apart. And can we talk sometime? I'm like, yes, sure. So we had coffee the next day, and turns out she's Jewish. Her whole family is like Holocaust survivors, and she just had all this trauma. And anyway, I can't relate the whole conversation, but the way it went, I was able to kind of share a little bit of the Father's love message with her and just say, like, you know, you can't project your family experiences onto God. That's probably why you feel like you're not connecting with Him. And so that really hit her heart. And then as we were leaving, I was like, can I say a prayer for you for divine healing? And she got a little nervous. She's like, well, okay, kind of like, why not? So she had, you know, like some whiplash in her neck, and also her wrist was injured in the accident. So I just prayed a real short prayer over her neck that all the pain would go, and over her wrist. And I said, now test it out. How are you feeling? And she starts going like this, and then she looks at me like I'm an alien or something. She goes, whoa, you are freaking me out. You are freaking me out right now. You are freaking me out. What did you do? I was like, well, that's actually God. What's He doing? So we just kept praying. By the time He left, it only hurt when she pressed on it real hard, and I think her wrist was healed. So still staying in touch with her. Honestly, stepping out like this is kind of new for me in this way, so I just want to encourage all of you guys to just,
Amen. Yes.
God brings someone, just go for it.
Yeah.